Welcome back to That Pilates Nurse. Today's class is a 10-minute series focusing on our arms and our abdominals. You won't need any equipment, just yourself and a mat. When you're ready, find a comfortable space, roll out that mat, and get ready to light those arms and abs on fire with me. We will be starting today's class in a plank position, making sure your hands are directly below your shoulders and your back is flat. We are going to shift our weight forward onto our toes and return back to a standard plank position. This shift forward and backwards adds an extra spice to a traditional plank. Returning back to the starting position, lift your left arm forwards, returning it back to the mat, and lift your right arm forwards. Try to keep those hips as still as possible. And again, return back to a high plank position. Bring your left knee into your chest and pike your hips up, drawing in your abdominals as you crunch in that knee. And now drawing in your opposite knee to your chest and pike up into a stronger crunch. And again, returning to that high plank position. Hang in there, we are almost finished with this plank series. We now are going to flip over back onto our hands and feet in a reverse plank position with your hands directly under your shoulders, facing towards your heels. Lift your glutes off the mat and begin to crunch your right knee into your chest. Straighten your leg out long and return it back to the mat. Now lift your left leg off the mat, crunch your knee in, send it out long, and again return to the mat. Now returning your glutes to the mat for a brief moment, bring your feet in directly under your knees, creating a 90-degree angle with your legs. And again, bring your hands directly under your shoulders. We're going to repeat that same sequence we just performed, crunching our right knee into our chest, and then crunching our left knee into our chest, and repeating. This time, as you crunch your knee into your chest, send your leg out into a long line, and then return it to the mat, and repeating on that other leg. Bringing both feet back to the mat, we're going to burn out our triceps with some tricep dips. Lift and lower yourself off of the mat by bending and straightening your elbows. Lowering all the way down onto the mat now, onto your back, we're going to enter into a glute bridge series. Raising your glutes off of the mat with your arms by your side, Begin to lift and lower your arms all the way overhead and return them back to your side, holding your hips high to the sky and only moving our arms. Now return your arms to the starting position, and we're going to add on to this sequence. Begin by lifting your left arm overhead, and at the same time, crunching that right knee into your chest. Then shooting your leg out long, creating a long line, and returning both arm and leg back into the starting position. And now crunching in your left knee as you bring your right arm overhead, and returning back to that starting position. This exercise is great for working your body, but also for working your mind. Return to the glute bridge position, bringing your arms back to your sides, and we're going to work our obliques, beginning with bringing our right leg up and threading it underneath our left knee and returning back to neutral. This exercise works not only our abdominals and obliques, but also our posterior chain. And now switching to the other side, threading our left leg under our right knee, working that left side now. Returning our glutes back to the mat. Shoot your legs up to the sky, glue your lower back to the mat, and crunch up, and begin to lower your right leg slowly and bringing it back up to the center, and your left leg slowly and returning to the center. You can modify this exercise if you'd like by bringing your legs into a tabletop position. For our final exercise of class, we're going to do a round of Pilates hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, we are almost finished. Now draw your knees into your chest, taking some big deep breaths. And now coming into a seated cross-legged position. Bring your left arm across your chest, stretching out every part of that arm that we worked so hard today. And bringing your elbow over your head, drawing that elbow backwards and stretching your tricep. And now switching to the other side, drawing your right arm across your chest. And again, that right elbow up and over, stretching those triceps. I'm that Pilates nurse, and thank you so much for moving with me today in this arms and abs on fire sequence.